Hi, this is Terry Gibbs. Tonight I'm going to talk about packaging for shear. And if you look at this train that I got here, this train, when we pack these and you put them in a box, they slide back and forth. This stuff here is plastic, it breaks. This overhang here breaks. The whole thing tends to move back and forth in the box like this. See, that's a train wrapped in there, and it just moves back and forth. It's beating the front and back of it apart. So the way to avoid that is that we take the train. I'm going to turn this down so you can see it here. We take the train, right, and I have this This is the eBay wrapping paper, and we just put the train down and wrap it up in a paper. Really good. With this has a gap in here, and this plastic in here could break when that moves. So I'll just take a corner of the and shove it in there. It's not good enough. I got more. And shove that in there. Too much. Like that. And then I'll wrap the whole engine up like this, with there being a lot of paper at the top and at the end to squish up. So here I really want to just go like this. And then I'll put this in a box like this, and I'll wrap it in this is newsprint, unprinted newsprint. It's like $40 for 50 pounds of it. And you can tear it easy with the straight edge, like you can see here on this line here. But it won't protect those little bits. So if I just took this and wrapped it in this paper here, put it in there with a bunch of peanuts, I risk having the engine move back and forth. So what I do is I cut a piece of cardboard, a strip of cardboard. This one's too small because it hangs off the ends, right? Let me unwrap it and you can see the size of the cardboard you need, right? If I take a piece of cardboard, and this is a good size, and then the engine will sit on the cardboard so that none of the engine hangs off. And that's what I want to see, is just like that. Because I'm going to bundle up the tissue paper along here. So then I'll put this back on here. We'll start out with a good wad of stuff at the top edge of the engine, and we'll roll up and have more. And then this piece of cardboard, this piece right here, that's the engine right there. This stuff right here, this is called stretch film or stretch wrap. You can buy a roll of this. I buy cases and they give me these plastic handles and stuff. But you can buy just a roll like this, 3-inch or 4-inch. The 3-inch works better because it's smaller and not as hard to deal with. On a cardboard tube for $4 or $5, maybe $10 now with the new inflation that we've gone under. And this will last a long time. And once you get some of this, you'll find you use it more and more. So I'll stack up all my boxes, wrap this around the whole bundle of them. It's easier to carry them to the post office. I got these in the car. I'm like, oh, I need these. But anyway, I'm going to take some of this stretch film, and it's just like saran wrap, right? And I'm going to put it on this engine like this. Hang this off a little bit. And do a wrap on the end there. Come up a little bit so that it's all adhered well to the engine. This is how you end it. You just shear it off or tear it off. But this will prevent the engine from shear in the box, which is it moving back and forth. And you know, if you've ever been to the post office, you know that the mail sorters, they'll take a box. I don't know what I did with it, but they'll take a box and they'll throw a box into another bin. And they have bins that are like waist high, about like this tall, and they'll toss the boxes in there and everything. But anyway, now I have this, and it's in this nice package, and it's all like affixed, so it's not going anywhere. And I'm gonna take it and put it on my packing paper and wrap it up real good. Again, like that. Now this is the box I got, which I buy these from the local packing supply, because with these, this box costs me 94 cents for this box. So to mail the first class mail or the US Ground Advantage, it saves a bunch. And I buy the box locally. If I bought a box this size from Uline, the cost would be about the same, but they would charge me to ship it. And then, so I could basically just put this in the box like that, put a bunch of peanuts in there. If it moves back and forth, it's not going to get damaged. But I like the bubble wrap. I buy this big bubble wrap with the big bubbles. And I always put the bubbles away from the product. That's how it's designed to be used. And then I can just wrap this right here. And this is going to fit right in there securely. Like that. And a thing of paper around it. And it fits right in that box. Like that. You see that? If I tape this box shut, right? That's secure, and it's really fast to do that. I've got to the point where with these that I do this so often that I can do that in minutes. And for an engine like this one, this will sell for $40 to $60 for this. So to prevent the buyer from getting it and then, oh, the cab's broken, it's worth it. And when you pack like that, the buyer sees that you care, that you think the item is valuable. So it really helps to cut down on buyer's remorse. If you just throw something in a box, the buyer's going to get it. He's already got problems thinking about it. He's going to see the way you pack it and go, oh, it's just junk. So, but there you go. I still have the books on eBay, on Amazon, how to write eBay descriptions that sell and how to sell antiques and collectibles on eBay. But I left the books down in the basement. So if you use the link in the description, you can get those books on Amazon in printed manuals. Thanks for watching.